Good morning, Daytona Beach.
Good morning.
Today is a significant day in history, a day when the last vestiges of America's ugly and ignoble paradox came tumbling down. Happy Juneteenth Day. It is a day that pays homage to America and one of the many milestones in our history that illustrated our perpetual march and our great quest to make real the sacred truths and creeds that we all hold sacred to our hearts and hold close to who we are as Americans. Creeds like, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. Creeds like, I have a dream that one day my 4 little children will live in a country where they're not judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. These sacred creeds and truths are truths that we all hold dear to our hearts. We grow up and we go to school with them in mind and we learn about them. As we grow into adults, we try to embrace them. We try to hold them in our daily activities. However, with so many moments in history and situations and where we are right now as Americans and the challenges that are before us, I think that it is very befitting that we have with us this morning a group of men and women who essentially for the last 20 years have helped us to understand why Juneteenth and so many other historical events in our city are so important. So join me in welcoming the Juneteenth Committee, who works tirelessly to put on our annual festival here in the city of Daytona Beach. Thank you all for being here. And banquet, and parade, and all the many things that they do, which I hope to illustrate more of in just a moment. But I do want to say to us, as we live during extraordinary times, times of peril and times of emotional challenge, that these are times that we were created for as Americans to respond to. And we are capable and we have the DNA to respond successfully, to navigate COVID and to navigate the racial and social strife that we're currently enduring. But we were made for these times, and together we will transcend these difficult times into a better and brighter and greater America, because we have no other choice but to do so. So you are here this morning because I wanted to share a Juneteenth Independence resolution with you, or proclamation. And so it reads as follows, if you would indulge me. President Abraham Lincoln, the great emancipator, signed the Emancipation Proclamation on January 1, 1863, declaring the slaves in Confederate territory free, paving the way for the passing of the 13th Amendment, which formally abolished slavery in the United States of America. And whereas word about the signing of the Emancipation Proclamation was delayed some 2½ years to June 19th, 1865, in reaching authorities and African Americans in the South and Southwestern United States. And whereas June 19th has a special meaning to African Americans and is called Juneteenth, combining the words June and 19th, and has been celebrated by the African American community for more than 150 years. And whereas in Daytona Beach, Juneteenth has been celebrated with an annual festival for 20 years. Juneteenth honors the memory of those who endured slavery and those who moved from slavery to freedom. And in our community, we honor those who by service and by virtue of the way that they live are known as our hometown heroes. We honor the magnitude and the way and the majesty with which they live. Now, therefore, I, Derrick L. Henry, Mayor of the City of Daytona Beach, do hereby proclaim Friday, June 19th, 2020, as Juneteenth Independence Day in the city of Daytona Beach, Florida. And I acknowledge that the celebration of Juneteenth provides an opportunity for all Americans to learn more about our shared past and to do better and understand the experiences that have shaped our nation. In witness hereunto, I set my hand and cause the seal of the city of Daytona Beach, Florida, to be affixed this 19th day of 2020. Again, thank you to the Juneteenth Committee. We wish we were living in different times. We wish we were able to do what we have done in the past. But I thought it befitting that we do this on this day, because on next year, we're going to do what we have done. And what we have done in the past, we're going to do it even better and in a more magnificent way. But in between now and then, we will do what we have to do to get to next year in a better state, in a better mood, with greater unity. Thank you, and God bless each and every one of you. Thank you.